Yeah, man, say all praises and honor unto Yahweh.
Hashem Yahushua, Hashem Rakakadash.
Double lands to the apostles, to the lands, free of the stone. Shalom to all the brothers. And, pushing this truth, sincerity, honesty. And this is a brother from the James Jamaica camp. Yashamai.
I war.
Shapal.
I don't want to do, I'm a lesson. Current event, seeing a major earthquake, take place. The news now, and basically go back to the Bible prophecy. Right, and Esau can be in it, because Esau didn't think, them basically always have them, the technology, or them are used to certain things, and personally from the news of the earthquake, what come to mind is that because the whole Turkey thing situation, they want to lead the whole NATO thing now. Hey, Esau got, because they always do them type of thing there. What basically use him in our program and cause these things. Because Esau have a lot of technology can do all different type of things. Right? So seeing these things, we know that ultimately it go back to prophecy, because the scripture speak about these things that take place. Right? Before our Lord and Savior Yahushua make him return. What I'm talking about the scripture. Because the disciples back then they asked Yahushua, what will be the sign that they're coming? And the end of the world. Right, and Yahushua, give them, a list of things, that take place is before they make him arrival. Right?
This is Matthew 24 and verse 3.
Go on.
And he sat up and as he sat up on the Mount of Olives,
Go on.
the disciples came unto him, saying, Tell us when shall these things be, and what shall be the signs of thy coming and of the end of the world?
End of the world, right? So this is what basically going back 2000 years ago. The disciples, they want to know. And now we're living in a time now where the things that the disciples perhaps the Yahushua going back 2000 years ago are come to pass. Right? So see the prophecies that have now, clearly right before our eyes. So what will be the signs of thy coming? It will basically be the end of the world, end of Esau, end of kingdom, or end of age. Right? One? Right.
And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am a Mashiach, and shall deceive many.
Like comfort. Right? Same as God said, comforter. And an example. Right? Go on.
And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nations shall rise against nations, and kingdom against kingdom.
I was seeing that taking place right now. One.
There shall be famine, pestilence, and earthquake in diverse places.
Famine, and shortage of food. As we see especially from 2020. When see things start out. Right? So these things are part of the sign, are part of basically prophecy. If you understand the time to living in. Right? So this is how Yahushua going back 2000 years ago, tell the disciples what take place before he make him arrival. Right, go on.
So the manual, yeah?
It says, for nations shall rise against nation, kingdoms against kingdom, and there shall be famine, pestilence, earthquake in diverse places.
An earthquake in diverse places.
So all these are the beginning of sorrow.
All these are the beginning of sorrow, the beginning of what to come. Not really starting. Right, go on.
Hey, you notice where the earthquake take place today? I can't even one central point in where events will take place in the Middle East, man. Near the Turkey-Syria border. A whole heap of skirmishes been going on over those places from the other day. You have Israel with Iran, Syria. You have Turkey fight the Kurdish rebels them in that part of Syria also. Hey, when you see all these things happen, that's what they accept. We know there are devices out there where we can trigger these things. See?
These are the type of device.
But guess what the scripture tells the Lord, the men, I hand, the so-called white man, through the spiritual demon Satan, him have been put up on the left hand side, man. See? Which is right. There's this is an article from RT News, which is just one, because we have because they have the aftermath and all of these things. This is today's date, February 6th. 2023, it says 100 skill, infrastructures, and historic sites damaged. It is known about horrific quakes in Turkey and Syria. Yeah, that's the headline. It says powerful tremors continue to hit both countries, compounding the death toll and devastation. See? It says, on Monday morning, a powerful earthquake struck in the southern Turkey, causing significant destruction across the country, and in neighboring Syria, over 1,000 people were reported killed as buildings collapsed and infrastructure was damaged on both sides of the border. Here it says that here is what we know about such and such. Basically, what it says is a powerful earthquake hit. Magnitude, them say 7.6, 7.5 in the region there. See? It Turkey this morning. See? Causing all the devastation, all the building tear down. Because them say over 100 buildings actually tear down. Man. So a lot of lives lost. Yeah?
Says Ecclesiastes 8 verse 5. So whoso keepeth the commandments shall feel no evil thing. And a wise man's heart discern both time and judgment.
God, just about to say a wise man's heart mean a wise man's mind discern both time and judgment.
God.
Right? So the scripture tell us in Proverbs of 37 and 12, say to the wise and who see the evil, but the simple pass on and punish. Right?
Prudent man.
It's
Proverbs 27 and verse 12 says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil,
foresee the destruction to come. Right?
and hideth himself.
And hide it himself in your house, Bashim and Shais. Right? People say in the Psalms 91, right? So he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Right, go on. Right.
So, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself.
God.
But the simple pass on and are punished.
But the simple pass on and are punished. A lot of people want to get punished, right? In all different styles in the time to come. Right, so we see these things, we understand that, these things are part of, God, right? The scriptures, how we shy, they can speak about going back 2,000 years ago, so it will take place before he make him arrival.
Which is right? Yes. This quick reset. Yeah. So Isaiah 29 and verse 6.
Yeah.
It says, thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and great tempest and tempest and the flames of the devouring fire.
God.
Yeah.
Exactly. So visited of the Lord of hosts, a lot of armies,
Earthquakes.
So definitely the Father visiting the earth. Yeah. Right? So even if Esau use him, him half program and it's major earthquake, it's all they do is the Heavenly Father because I'm the one in control, about the evil. Right, and the society needs destruction right now to the level, madness taking place right now in this society. Right, and he saw, he might the one in authority. Right, so nobody can stop him or, turn him on from basically things that we push on the earth, especially with this filth, we're pushing on our people heavily right now. Right, he has in Queen Africa, speak about, the alphabet thing, or heavy amongst young people out in Jamaica. Right, Emily for you, how about she going to put an end to it very, very soon.
She want the people them to blame to because guess what? Even when they come out and talk, because basically she want the one to come out with, as she has pushed the Rasta thing, the whole Rasta thing, and said she can't talk. She want to push the bleaching. Yeah? So she know much better than what she had tried to burn out.
Says 2 Ezra 9 and verse 1. And he answered me, he answered me then and said, measure the time thou diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the sign pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the eyes will begin to visit the world which he made.
And so it's part and sign pass, she used to call your brother, Yahushai, mentioned about 2,000 years ago. Right. Seeing these things happening right now, but before your eyes, go on.
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquake and uproars of the people in the world, then shall thou will understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Because it's Yahweh moving, right? As I mentioned, this is all in the doings of the Heavenly Father. All these things, they say happening right now, all in the doings of the Heavenly Father, right? Isaiah 46, verse 9, I believe. Yeah, I believe Isaiah 46 and verse 9. The Heavenly Father declared it from the beginning.
Look at Isaiah 46.
Verse 9.
Verse 9, Isaiah 46 and 9
One,
says, remember the former things of old,
gone,
for I am Yahweh, and there is none else.
gone.
I am Yahweh, and there is none like me.
There's none like Yahweh. Right? Heavenly Father. Yahweh. True name in Hebrew is Yahweh.
Exactly.
His son name is Yahweh Shai. One,
It says, declaring the end from the beginning.
said declaring the end from the beginning. Because this is, as I mentioned, this is Yahweh movie. Right? One,
And from ancient times, the things that are not yet done
gone,
in my counsel shall stand,
gone,
and I will do all my pleasure.
gone, exactly. So now we're in at the time now when Yahweh Shai is getting Hashem Yahweh Shai is getting ready now to move this man from out of power. That's the reason why all these things happening, because all these things are part of the sign. Right? Actually living in that time, when Esau Edom gonna get removed from out of power and the Hilek gonna get delivered, because they're gonna lead up to that. Right? The Hilek get delivered from the four wings of the earth. Right?
And the scripture says, quick one.
Yeah, what?
Isaiah 55 and verse 11. It says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth.
One,
It shall not return unto me void,
one,
but it shall accomplish
Done.
that which I please, and shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it.
one.
Yes.
Done.
The word of the Lord.
Scripture.
Alright, back in 2 Ezra 9 and verse 4. Then shall thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even
Right.
from the beginning.
Right.
For like as all that is made in the world are at a beginning and an end,
Right.
and the end is manifest.
And the end is manifest. Now, the end is manifest right before your eyes right now. Right? Seeing all the things that are happening right now, without a doubt. Right? Clear right now.
Yes, sir.
So, we are the head of the society. Things have been happening right now. We're seeing even the frameworks, the MOTV, right? We have Adam back there. When they say now, they change the name to Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi, I pass a call him. Come against, the MOTV. Right at the time when he saw, a push, full-fledged right, basically make it become monetary. Right?
Come.
It's basically what? It's a digital device.
This is right, man.
Right, where John and Neil and Patmos, saw, people receiving, in the time we're approaching right now, because we're heading into time now, he's going to, collapse this whole economy in order to basically bring in this, digital society, so we can get everybody hook up, with that, that device, because the end goal of Esau Edom, to give everybody a digital device. That's all like a rice grain, right? According to prophecy, they will receive it in their hand and in their forehead, right? Go on, brother.
Right. This is Luke 21 and verse 31. It says, so likewise, ye, when ye see these things come to pass,
So we see all these prophecies have come to pass. Go on.
Come.
ye know that the kingdom of Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua, is nigh at hand.
Go on. So deliverance is very close.
The kingdom of the last man.
Go on.
Right. It said, verily I say unto you,
Go on.
this generation shall not pass till all be fulfilled.
Go on.
Right? The heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away.
Come.
Right? It said, take heed to yourself, lest at any time your heart shall be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness
God.
and tears of this life,
Is of this word. Go
That's
on.
right, man.
and so that they come upon you unaware.
God, distracted. Right. So it's the time we're living in right now, we're seeing these things happening. We're supposed to stay focused. Right.
That's
We're
right.
supposed to get distracted. 2/3. God.
No, that's the I say if anything, it's supposed to be a faith booster. See how these things come into
That's
the
right.
Scripture say at the end Just speak
And
and
that
not lie.
lie.
See, so right now, all of what we're reading out the scripture, everything is coming to pass. See, so whenever we read these things, man, we should know that God said the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshai as scripture that I bring up before. The Lord speak of these times from the beginning. These are times when the disciples come up and ask Yahushai, when shall be the signs. These are the things, you know what I mean, where Yahushai was expounding to them.
Yeah.
You understand? And we live in some beautiful, we're privileged to see these things. Like, the scripture says what many great men desire to see these things that we have seen.
God, which is right, man.
You know what I mean? Yeah, right. And I've not seen it. You know what I mean? See, so whenever we see these things, man, when I go entangled with the cares of this life, you know what I mean, caring about what if or whatever, man. You know? We just know that, look, the Lord is about to make an entry. Let us just get right. You know, do the bidding of the Lord Yahweh.
God, hopefully, we continue to do that until the end. Because yeah, brother mentioned about the discipline, right? In Acts 1, he said, you know, they believe that is it time when you basically restore the kingdom again to Israel, right? But now we are at a time now when that going to take place, transition,
which is right.
Right? Esau basically going on fast, and we coming up. Because the scripture says, Esau is the end of this world, and Jacob is the beginning of that follows. So actually, the time that we're finally going to get, you know, lift up from out of basically, you know, the dust and downhill.
Yeah.
You know, put back in a rightful place. You know, if you basically rule all nations. I'm period living right now.
Right. And it's beautiful now, because the apostles them always say, oh, we don't know what we're part of. You know, if the disciples ask, I wish I had something years ago to show you the discernment, show you the eagerness of them one. You know what I mean, for the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And now we need another time where we literally see it. That was 2,000 years ago. And we need at this time now where we literally see the signs them.
And the more we see what we're supposed to have beg now. Exactly. That's the righteous and innocent will pray and him continually, because as I can bring out earlier, I talk about the holy part nastiness that take place on the earth, man. And the wickedness that take place on the earth. We have begged to say, hey, this kingdom come to an end, man. Because guess what? We can't hold it no more. We can't enjoy nothing here so no more. See, everything corrupt.
Let's continue. Luke 21 verse 35. It's for as a snare it shall come upon all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth.
Sure. This digital system where Esau is setting up right now before we are is a trap. You know, and to people speak about what? The hour of temptation shall come upon the world to try them. Right? Everybody gonna get tested. They'll take that digital device. That's the end goal. The main prophecy, you know, we're looking for to come to pass. Right now, in full effect, become monetary worldwide. Right, God?
And when you check it, the scripture tells us actually when they think it's peace and safety, some destruction will come. Because hey, this morning, check it out. Hey, about 4 o'clock in the morning, this morning, everybody at 30 and see them bed. In the era, them down in bed, asleep. Zin? Probably some people up on the road, it can happen. Zin? Probably some people up on the road, but majority of people asleep them time then, especially home here in Jamaica. I see it, it's a 7.4 earthquake. You know much people get trapped in their house and die. That's how the Lord bring destruction, man.
That is the day of the
Lord. When you think everything is good, man. Yeah.
This is Ecclesiastes 9 and verse 12. For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in a snare.
I use certain things to explain how things happen, even function there. And the fishes that are taken an evil net, just like how the fish must come up and down, and all about they are swim, and never know that this very day they're gonna get caught in a net.
Yeah.
Right, a caught to basically a hook and a line. I somebody a skillful hook.
Yeah, when they actually get trapped and I get pulling line, they are pulling for the line. I mean, it run through them and yes, we get fucked now.
That's what. Yeah. So they build for the thing. Least in your security, you get this travel and least expect it. Right?
Alright,
chance to
so-
bring up my precept where this go.
Because that's what I say, man. Because that's the reason why, you know, on the flip side, we have a lot out here wanting,
Can you
basically waking up the dead. You know what I mean? Because that's how it ever coming up. Unaware. But it's ones them will take heed to these words, which the elders them and our elders coming on down, been preaching through the four corners of the earth, man.
God.
You know what I mean? Going through four corners of the earth. You know, once take heed to that word, man. You know, and continue. You know what I mean? That will be your safe passage. I mean, you're going to know. You know, come upon you like a thief in the night.
That's right, man. It's, Ecclesiasticus 5:7, it says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
So, I'm not supposed to make the terrorist return to the Lord, right? Because in your security, you know, they're going to be destroyed. As brother mentioned about him, you know what take place, you know, in Turkey. So people are in bed asleep, they never know that a major earthquake that is, as much people get chopped and get, you know, put to death. Right? And then everybody basically look for that take place. There's something sudden.
Exactly.
And that's how the Heavenly Father basically will bring this judgment for the society suddenly. You know, the majority will not look it. People saw the day the Lord will come as our thief in the night. You never expect to see.
Which is right, man.
You know, certain things happen. Because they're so distracted. That's the reason why we're supposed to stay focused.
Which is right.
And especially after the poor.
And remember, we don't out here to preach destruction, man. We're out here to preach repentance to our people, man. We out here to preach repentance. Because we are calling people to repent also. The elect, we are shout out to the elect mainly.
Right.
Because they are the ones who are here and take heed to the word when I follow. Yeah?
So back in Ecclesiastes 9 and verse 12. So for a man also know it not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in the snare, so are the men.
So are sons of men.
So are the sons of men snaring an evil time when it falleth suddenly upon them.
Exactly.
Right. And a lot of Jake out here, man, that are exactly what happened. Right? Because when Jake take up them smartphone, right, and them start go up on Instagram and TikTok and all of that, it's just crazy bullshit, man.
Everything is a joke to them, man.
See, and the thing is, you know, wisdom is here. You know, scripture says wisdom cried without. Yeah? In the open and on the streets, man.
That's right.
Right? It is here, it is accessible, but what they don't know is that there will come a time when all of these things them we have said, right? They now will be able to access it. You know? It will come because family of the world will come. You know what I mean? See? So as the scripture say, you know, seek the Lord.
While in the phone.
In the phone, man.
Don't wait until it's too late. Right?
Alright, so back in Luke 21 and verse 35, it says, a snare shall come on all the earth, and all them that dwell on the face of the earth. Watch ye therefore, and pray, that ye may be counted worthy to escape all these things which shall come to pass and shall stand before the Son of Man.
Exactly.
Eating and watch and pray.
Right, man.
Right.
The most devastating earthquake of the century. See? Of this century. Inside the most devastating one of this century. It hit Turkey. Them say over 100 years now. And the earthquake as powerful as this. Because them have a few little earthquake shit the other day and you know, never caused much damage. But them they just warm up for the big one if it come.
God.
Yeah.
As I much news, the Indian news.
Yeah. Gravitas.
Yeah. Who they're supposed to they can say who next? Who next? You know?
Yeah.
I get hit by this major earthquake.
Which is right.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean we do believe that you know he's using program major earthquake. Right, them half program. Right, so you have more to come.
Just when the scripture said the Lord said, therefore go Ezekiel, give them one in my mouth. Say make we a watchman. Hey, we are the watchman and we are telling them. These when the little earthquake in Turkey from the other day, them that just like the warning shot. See? When the most say again. There's something bigger come. See? So as we as men of the Lord, we out here give the warning to our people, man. See, all the while. And these things use these things as an opportunity, man. As faith boosters, see, we've been speaking about these things and we see them happening. See? So as the more we see them things happen, and the more we feel good. See? We speak the word of the Lord and we see it come to pass. So all of us say, boy, no God not there. I have a lot of people that come out and say, no God not there. See? They're trying to film doctrine.
Right.
Or whatever, man.
And that's Jake. Yeah, that's Jake. That's what basically Jake stay from the time I left out of ancient Egypt. They was rebellious. You know,
Yeah.
not that these, you know, even men with my work in Jamaica were look out against the Bible and as brother mentioned, you know, God there. As soon as I reach a certain situation, right, them start call upon, you know?
Yeah, where them know. They know Jesus. They know Jesus.
Until they reach a certain situation, they basically them feel such, you know, afflicted.
Yeah.
Them start to call because Jacob rebellious super us. So people rebellious.
Because them have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge, man. Yeah. So them know that them know the years of power. That's why they need to call upon Selassie. Who's there for me? All these names.
Selassie's there. Selassie no God.
You know always have a deity with them call upon.
Selassie, as our brother mentioned about the evil scarf on them. Selassie are going to slavery. Right? So that's basically part of, you know, part of who basically help to destroy us. Because people tell us, you know, that all these nations, right, them basically, God fear us in this situation, so them in Lamentation 2:15. So this is the day we look for. Have it on this down low, the people, you know, that this mindset or the state of them in right now, don't even know themselves. Actually believe that, you know, these people actually love them. Like for example, Selassie grandson, they come to Jamaica to seek some of the glory, you know, when grandfather basically received. Because they know some of them are the same people, but those poor people, because they grew up in society, now I have been taught from a younger age that, you know, basically these men, the men are supposed to look. What the scripture tell us? Right, we're supposed to seek unto our power.
That's right.
Which is the Father, Yahweh, and the Son named Yahushua. Right, and that's how people are going to learn the hard way. You can't learn the easy way, you're going to learn the hard way. Right, go on?
As you suppose, you hear shit, they're going to hear book.
Yeah, in Jamaica. Say, Paul in your share book. Right?
Jeremiah 16 verse 17, short preach and say, also I said over you, I said watchmen over you, saying hearken to the sound of a trumpet. But they said we will not hearken.
No, I have to listen.
And you know the funniest thing, if we out in Portland out in Jamaica witness it, you see it fun, everybody run come up, want to hear. Wow. Yeah. Wow, go on. And you know say, and it's very hypocritical because you know when the whole yeah, that too. But I observe some ones that pass by the other day and the elders speak about the traffic acts and certain things will come to pass and certain things will come up on, you know what I mean, Jamaica, you know. And we know them hear it in the news because that's the trend now. You know what I mean, the traffic act and the whole laws them are passed and such.
New laws about in Jamaica, yeah.
Saying, and I see a couple of people who normally pass at night time when them hear the trigger words them, and slow down and them take time and go one side.
Like catching to the ears, you know?
And I listen. Them listen and quiet. And it's just speak of it now, Ezekiel. I'm saying they stand by the door.
The Ezekiel 33, you can bring it out.
Ezekiel 33.
33 and more 30.
35 also.
Yeah, 33 a verse. Yes, about 35. That's not 35, I believe. That's Jake. Even
but 30.
As brother mentioned about that, even
the walls of their own.
Early 2020 when this thing started, as brother mentioned, remember when we do a lesson when the place start to honor them curfew measures and things away. I would basically do I think I do a live stream or a video, you know, down to that side and I say a tune attack and this is not a long time will take place. And they come there and attack and then go and this is. And you see when you know.
Yeah.
Right? So when things get really serious, a lot of people are really take this true serious. right? But it start to get affected by
Yeah, because it not affect them. Not affect them now.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they can't eat and drink, and they can't go to the yard and they can't cover up on their sheet and warm on them bed. But when time come, when you have to hit, you have to hit to the bush or find a hole to sleep in, right? Then they're gonna really see the seriousness of this truth we've been pushing for years.
Yeah, because them so them love going on the dens of thieves, them churches, them so-called churches, them love going around on Sunday and Saturday time. Them not prepared enough for go up on the edges, man.
No,
And we out there, we are telling them, we have to get ready for the battle.
the only reason why Jake come to find out what gonna happen from us, right, is to know what really gonna happen when it go pass, them can come back, come to them bullshit.
Yeah.
You know? That's the only thing.
Right.
See, what them say gonna happen, sir? And then, you know, because they know we have the truth. They know say we do the
Even
research.
they know we have the truth.
You know what I mean? Because we do the research, or we bring, you know what I mean, and speak it. And when truth is spoken, man, them know, but that's wickedness. You know? Says Ezekiel 33 and verse 30.
Right.
Also, son of man, the children of thy people are still, children of thy people still talking against thee by the walls and in the door of the house, and speak one to another, one to his brother, saying, come, I pray you, and hear what is this, right? What is the word that cometh from the Lord? And they came unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy word, but they will not do them.
They can't do them, right? As brother mentioned, you know, we speak about certain things, people come to them, and, like, you know, for example, what take place Saturday when the folk camp or leader folk camp that I mentioned about, speak about the certain new laws passed in Jamaica, right? And you know, it will affect people and all these things. Yeah, some people are job because it's one thing where majority so-called Jamaicans are talking, right? Even going back to 2020, right? 2020 when the big, you know, January when the big thing start out, World War III scared. You know, with our Iranian general get put to death.
Soleimani.
Still, people come and ask, you know, if I this I go start World War III, right? Come back to ask them question then. Because I know we've been speaking about these things for years. As soon as things cool down, we just see them and hear from them again. Because Jacob.
Yeah, even in the 2020 event, you have people come up past you and say, I wouldn't make this happen. I wouldn't make this happen, man. Hey, we ain't making it, and we making anything happen. We just come and speak the word, and the Lord Yahweh shall bring
Make it happen.
Yeah. Speak the word and
yeah, we want
it can't be happening in the kingdom.
Exactly.
Right, what?
Right. So it's but they will not do them. For with their mouth they show much love.
Them money have a truth, man. Them money know the Bible from front, back to front. That's how Jake stay there. Right, go on.
So with their mouth they show much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness. And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument. For they hear thy words, but they do them not. And when it comes to pass,
when all hell break loose, society to the upside down, like what I said. Out there. Go on.
So when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet had been among them.
Then them are going to basically, you know, accept, you know, the reality. Like, that's people. People just, you know, they're scared of certain things I speak about.
Lord, Yahweh shall bring everything down. Even sudden death we say happen now. Lord, bring it, man.
So that's Jacob. Why them can't hide, you know, them can't basically, you know, try to shun reality no more. Because they're going to reach that point, they have to go the reality. They can't shun it now. Which is right. The reality of the situation or things that will take place right now, they can't shun it because they can't do certain things, right, and try to basically black it out of their mind. But they're going to reach to a point where they have to deal with it. I didn't tell you how hard I have to deal with than deal with it now. No, easy enough to deal with it, you know. Because you can prepare your mind, you know, to basically what to come. Right? You can prepare spiritually for what to come. When you reach a sudden, they will basically bug the hell out. And hope and pray, you know, we you know, steadfast, you know, in this truth until the end, push this truth until the end. Because people tell us wisdom and knowledge are going to be the strength and stability at that time. Because we bring out these scriptures for years, right? So when you actually things that come to pass. We're supposed to understand the reason why these things are happening. We're supposed to bug out like that shit. But this is the show.
Right, man.
Pass us years ago, every weekend, years ago. Pass us back and forward for years, people. Years, for years.
People were all little kids were also go to school.
Big money fast.
And the elders, they never speak about, you know,
Yeah.
been in here for a little while. But, man, you know what I mean? Come in, we start this thing out there in Arizona Warriors in Portland, man. Them see little kids, little.
I'm 5-year-old.
Come on and leave school
I'm
now and turn big.
5-year-old. I'm about 20, 18, 17, 18 now.
Still out there doing it, man.
10-year-old Pitney and now about 20 odd.
That's why the scripture say what?
Yeah.
You have to go to the house of mourning and to the house of feasting. You know?
And now we're coming to the part, now we're coming into the time now when it's truth we've been pushing for years, starting from the apostles and elders, and now we're taking away from people. Because, you know, in a time when the family of the brothers, brother mentioned, a lot of people, you know, pass us for years. So, you know, see if a lady come to the camp last week, I went to pull out, I said, it was still out here.
Yeah.
I remember way back, I think about 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
She come out of the camp and she questioned about the video with the Portland, I think I she. And she's surprised to see us on the highways and the byways same way. But now when I tell now, you know, this truth are taken from them.
Hey, the reason why a lot of them come and ask me because of the whole 2020 event, it come up and we just move to a different location, to a more secluded location where, you know, out of the town. Down for the seaside. We've been doing the work, man. We've been doing the work. Since down there, so a lot of them drive past and see down there. See? So them not see when I town, but they say no, the Lord is the thing. Give you the opportunity to come back out here that you can hear us again, see, and change from your dirty ways, man. But if you continue, come on and scarf and not turn, hey, you know what's the judgment gonna happen when the Lord come forth, man. And that's the right way. See? It says, let's bring out a quick one. God knows, as the Akka says, knows the time. 2 Corinthians 14 and 13 says, no, therefore set thine house in order and reprove thy people.
Right, supposed to set thine house in order, right? You start with us, right? Because, you know, basically, you know, lead ourselves first, as Apostle Gabar said, right? The number one enemy in this truth is ourselves, right?
Man in the mirror, yeah?
God. Brotherhood, right? One.
It says, in order and reprove thy people.
Reprove thy people. One.
Comfort such as be in trouble.
One.
And no renounce corruption. You know, we say we're supposed to comfort one another, man.
But it's comfort each other daily.
We're dealing, God.
Exalt each other daily.
Whatever my brother was weak, yeah? That brother was stronger than the spirit, supposed to lift him up. You know that, man. So we're supposed to be doing that. See? It says, renounce corruption. It says, let go from thee mortal thoughts and cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature. That are the things that bother with them, the flesh of bother with. The least things that we have to think about, boy, we will get this, we will get back, you know, your bills and pay. Hey, the Lord said we start out everything them, and the Lord said, when you please him, when you please the Lord, yeah, the Lord will work out things, no matter how it comes, man. Him not put you through no temptation, and Scripture said, Lord, now give no temptation above where you can't control or something like that, and where you can't manage.
So we are going through right now, I think we are bother us right now. When the time to come, that really mean nothing at all.
Yeah.
That mean nothing at all to us.
They may like affliction, man.
Because we're in a flesh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It seems hard, man. But it's like a picture.
See? It says, let go far from the mortal thoughts, put away the burdens of man.
God.
Put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee,
God.
and haste thee to flee from these times.
One.
For yet greater evils,
Greater things there ahead that always see what take place right now. Right. One.
than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
So just God. So you see earthquakes, you know what I mean? Just imagine magnitude.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Those people witness. Great than that.
yeah.
God, man.
The
Like
scripture said the earth like a rock to one fool like a drum.
But
Man.
these ICBM missiles attack America.
To what floor?
Yeah,
Right, biggest earthquake.
And it's gonna be a great earthquake too.
Yeah.
And after the highlands, basically, we see these, look at these highlands gonna sink. When Russia and all these countries across the world, you know, find them ICBM missile in America.
There'll be a great shaking in the land of Israel. You know what I mean? There's but rats are, man. So, greater evils, man. Multiply. You know what I mean? Anything we see now,
right,
multiply that. You know what I mean? These are things that come up on earth. And that's the reason why we're doing this now, man, to get ourselves in the right mindset. You know what I mean? Mindset where the Lord have to really put the spirit on us. You know what I mean? Endure. Because flesh and we can't keep ourselves in that frame. You know what I mean? And through the power and spirit of Yahweh, you know,
God, save us. Can't tell.
right. It says,
But take a lot of faith in order to go through the things that go.
the second is 15 and 1. It says, Behold, speak now in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in their mouth, saith the Lord. Yeah, most of these things that we are speaking about tonight, these are prophecies, man. Earthquakes in diverse spaces, all these things they say, the Lord will bring them forth, man. And them things are prophecy we say, and more than what we are speaking now come. See? Greater, as the scripture says, greater evils. See?
Although she's up in Charlie,
Yeah.
right. World War III, right. The economic collapse is about to take place now.
And that in the news, that are people you
None
maybe
of
not
the
hear.
banks.
You maybe not hear for your mainstream new media about the collapse of the dollar, the collapse of the economy. That's why the law said there for watch. See? All information you need upon YouTube, man. See?
All that
It depends on the social media. TikTok, I mean, they just have to scope. If you just go on it, go on and go look on some people that do some crazy stuff. See? And I do some prank and I put up all kind of different videos to get fun. TikTok is not all about just fun. There's information on TikTok to me. See? That your information out you need to seek. See? A lot of information on YouTube. See? And cause them to be written in paper for they are faithful and true. See? Fear not the imagination against thee, let not the infidelity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Because we're not supposed to, care about what people, think about us. The final idea, we know we have the truth. And the things that we've been speaking for years, now them actually have come to pass, before eyes. That's how we basically take place right now.
Yeah.
Right, years, span upon years, we've been speaking about certain things and now we see them happening. Right, so we know very close to them right now. Even Israel, I mean, move on Iran now. And for years we talk about that, a prophecy. And now we actually seeing the moves that we make, for this prophecy come to pass. Which basically that means a prophecy to kick off this third world war destruction.
Right.
But the MOTB, right, and basically become monetary before this war kick off with flesh. It's two main prophecies over the years we've been waiting on. Right. The MOTB become monetary. We see the infrastructure, the framework set up right now. CBDC, this digital currency across the world. Basically, bringing the digital device, right? So very close right now, Elon Musk to them, Neuralink. That's why next, let me say, last year, then so by next 6 months time, the must start right now. So very close right now, right? So the things that what the scripture speak about, we basically lead to the destruction of the society, total destruction of, Esau and kingdom. Right, man?
For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Done.
Like just this with the video now. And you see the scarf come on. I mentioned the name of Yahweh Shemir Shai. He put up Selassie, the conquering lion, through one tribe.
That's
whatever, man.
That's
with the madness, man.
God. So if I say the story about the master. When you share the cross, you say, come down off of the cross and then we believe you. So Jacob was scarf until the end. That's Jacob. Right, people say what? Judgment prepare for scarness and stripes for the box of fools. Right, go on.
It says, Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plague upon the world.
Good.
The sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Good.
We see some destruction in Syria this morning. See? The example of what is to come. A lot of takes place in Ukraine right now. Well, the men died. That causing by what? The sword, the mighty sword. See? That was given to that the red horse. We set up on the red horse, which is Esau Edom, to take peace there. See? So we see all of them things that happen on the earth, man. See? Ain't no joke thing, man. The Lord ain't joking with nobody, no. The Lord have bring fifth judgment, man. See? For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their earthful works are fulfilled. Yes.
Right. Isaiah 24 and verse 20.
Yeah, can I go now?
So the earth shall reel to and fro like a junket.
So this is what basically coming here. This is what coming very, very soon. These ICBM missiles, all this country across the world, this is what it's going to lead to. The earth is going to reel to and fro like a junket when these missiles hit America. Right? And the land of Israel. Go on.
And shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression therefore shall be heavily upon it,
It's right,
and it
man.
shall fall and not rise again. Alright, verse 21. It shall come to pass in that day
Right.
that the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high,
And
and the kings of the earth upon the earth.
so these top wealthy families, gonna get punished in the time to come according to what in the scripture. So this nuclear destruction, this great reset, so them planning right now gonna lead to total destruction of the society, right? And slavery, all them, make it true, this coming nuclear destruction, because them bunkers where them basically prepare, fled to, right, the time to come.
You got
Right.
wars, you're gonna get
They're gonna
wars.
basically, survive, the chaos, the nuclear destruction, just to basically start out slavery. I believe 6 years ago, Russia do have, I think about, to have my drill, I think about 1 million people. New a bunker drill, about 1 million people. So if the Russians have them bunker, they survive. Over the West here, the media, keep them, distracted. But Russia, at least Russia back from way back, prepare, in citizens and people for the nuclear destruction to come. So they might do nuclear, they might do from way back. Right? So they have the bunker to survive, to basically start out slavery. Because basically, what take place after this nuclear destruction? Slavery. The Edom and the rest of this nation.
Right.
The first job of them get is bury all the dead bodies. But lift back off of this third world war destruction they prepare right now. That's the first job. Can't what in Ezekiel 39. Right, man?
Right. Verse 22, Isaiah 24, verse 22. And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered into the pit,
So,
right? And they shall be shut up
God,
in the prisons, and after many days they shall be visited.
God. So they're gonna get, tossed into slavery.
Right.
Right. So I say, and the moon shall be confounded,
God,
right? And the sun ashamed,
God.
when the Lord of hosts shall reign in Mount Zion
Right,
and in
So
Jerusalem.
all the knowledge and all these things that have been taken away from them. Right? Going back to during the time of slavery, them how people learn, to read. So all the knowledge and what taken from them. My work to write to the mentality that they have before. Right? We mentioned in Job 30. Right? They were buried, right? In the Caucasus Mountain. That's where they come from. Look where they come from to them right now. So all the knowledge and all these things them are going to take away from them. They will find take from them. Right? Slavery.
Then, after 1,000 years of slavery,
Wipe off of the earth. That's what basically prepared for Esau, Right?
right? And before his ancient gloriously. Ezekiel 39. Understand?
What?
Reads. Start at 11.
Yeah. That's
Alright, cool. Ezekiel 39 verse 10.
Done.
So that they shall take no wood out of the field, neither cut down any out of the forest,
Done.
for they shall burn the weapon with fire, and they shall sell those that spoil them
Can.
and rob those that rob them, say the
all
Lord.
the weapons that we left back after this, third reservoir destruction, above take place right now, they might get burned up. Because when the Lord and Savior Yahweh come, they come restore things, set back everything in order. And Esau jump, or Esau weaponry. We're not going to need it in our kingdom to come. Right? The kingdom to come now will be like this one. So all weaponry we left back, they're going to get destroyed. Right? According to what in the scripture. So they're going to get burned up. Like them tank we left, them plane, all these things. They're going to get destroyed. After this nuclear destruction. What?
That's right, man.
Right. Verse 11, and it shall come to pass in that day that I will give unto Gog a place there of graves in Israel, the valley of the passengers, and east of the sea, and it shall stop the nose of the passengers, and they shall, and there shall they be buried, Gog and all his multitude, and they shall call it the valley of Ammon-Gog. And 7 months shall the house of Israel be buried of them, that they cleanse the land. Yea, all the people of the land shall bury them, and it shall be to them a renowned day that I shall be glorified, said the Lord. Verse 14. And they shall save out men of continual employment.
God talking about slavery. So basically coming as I mentioned earlier, the scripture says the Lord of hosts are going to punish the one that are on high on the earth. So all these nations, all these other nations that survive this nuclear destruction, right, as I mentioned earlier, right, the first job is to bury all dead bodies them will lift off of this third reservoir destruction. There's going to be a lot of people going to get destroyed. Good, right? Great slaughter will take place in time to come. People say it's like a wave, to a drop. The amount of people compared to a wave. Look on a drop of water compared to a wave. That's much people get destroyed compared to much I get delivered. Right in the time to come. So a lot of people are gonna die in this nuclear destruction, this third reservoir destruction is preparing right now. So the first job is to basically burn all the dead bodies there. Clean up the land. What?
Right. Right. It's, verse 12 says, and 7 months shall the house of Israel be buried of them, and that they may cleanse the land. Yea, all the people of the land shall bury them, and it shall be known that I shall be glorified, saith the Lord. And they shall sever out men of continual employment, passing through the land to bury with the passengers, those that remain upon the face of the earth.
God said, bone them go bury. And all the rotten, bodies and all these things, this bone left back. They might get buried, dig hole and bury them.
Right,
right?
After the end of 7 months shall they search. Verse 15 said, the passengers that pass through the land, when they see it a man's bone, then shall they set up a sign by it till the burier have buried it in the land, in the valley of Ammon-Gog.
So you have somebody that walk around and mark all the spots, where all the bones, right, and are basically dead bodies in there. And put a marker, at every single one, so the whole them can dig, so them can get the buried. Right, what? Finish there. Right.
And also the name of the city shall be called Amana. Right? Thus shall they cleanse the land.
Exactly. So the land gonna get cleaned, purge all the chemtrails and all these things, these GMO seeds gonna get burned up. All these things are left right here.
The scripture say what? The land cannot be cleansed by the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of them that shed it. You know what I mean?
So man, the one that killed by the sword, kill the sword must be killed with the sword.
That's the judgment of the Lord Yahweh Shemel, man. And that's the reason why, we come out, we do all of these things, man, to be on the side of Yahweh Shemel, on the right side. Right? To escape the judgment.
Exactly.
So that's all praise and honor to Yahweh Shemel, Shai, Shemel, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles And today, as a premium, stone shalom to all the brothers and you know, out there pushing this through. Right, you know, continue to push this through, you know, pretty soon. We're going to leave this society. Right, just continue to push very, very soon. We're going to leave this. Shalom to a few sisters also. Shalom.
Shalom.